Hey, what's going on, guys? Alec here from Scruff Studios, and Hannah alongside, if anybody knows her. But welcome to, you guys have probably seen the animated version of this so far, but we're probably not going to animate it because we're a little more strapped on time than being able to animate it all. But another Crazy Laws. This is Crazy Laws number 2. And I believe it is... Ohio's.
Yeah.
So, let's hear some stupid things.
Okay, so I have a list here of 10 laws that I looked up from Ohio. Disclaimer here, this is just what Google gave me.
Yes.
So this isn't like, some of these probably aren't real, but
might
some
be
of them
real,
could
might
be.
not be.
But if you're really interested, just go look it up. But this is what Google gave us. Okay, number 1. It is illegal to fish for whales on Sunday.
Yeah, but on Monday you're fine.
Yeah.
Isn't Ohio like... No, it's closer to like the Michigan Lake thing, right?
Probably.
I don't remember where Ohio is.
Ohio, yeah, it's somewhere east.
Well, yeah, it's more east than us,
Yeah,
but like,
more
I
than
don't know where
us,
Ohio is.
Don't know. We do not know our geography. Maybe we should actually like look into this if we're gonna be doing these laws.
Yeah, okay, what's number 2? I'll look up where it's at, but you know,
Okay, look it up.
that's fair.
So number 2 is, this is another ocean, I guess, water related thing, is...
Where is Ohio? Oh, it's closer to New York.
Okay, so it's like...
Yeah, but there's not whales in there.
Oh,
How
but
are you gonna-
it is a
but there's-
big lake, though.
Yeah, but how is
But-
there whales in there? No, it's like the size of Utah Lake, and they found a whale in Utah Lake, so I guess it doesn't really
No, they
any
found
sense.
whales in
Near.
like
near.
in a cornfield. Isn't that did we
went in a
reference that
cornfield.
in
I
our
don't know.
in our other video about Utah laws?
I think so. We didn't do Utah laws. No, we
Yeah,
did.
we
That was
did.
our first one.
Yeah.
You see how long it's been since we've done this?
It's been a long time.
Okay, number 2.
Okay, number 2. It is illegal to get a fish drunk. No one going to the pub for the fish.
Yeah, you just drop them in a bucket of liquor and
Oh
say,
my
good luck,
God.
my friend, have fun.
Do people like actually do that? What does a fish do when it's drunk? Flop around like it usually does on land? Die, yeah, you're right.
But hey,
die.
it's already pre-seasoned.
Already soaking it, marinating it. That
the
is
juice.
awful.
Number 3.
Okay, number 3. In Bay Village, specifically, this is what Google gave me, remember
Bay
that?
Village, they got a lot of leaves there.
Apparently. I don't actually know that. Where did you get that from? Did you just say that? I can't agree with you, but I don't know. It is illegal to walk a cow down Lake Road.
Well,
You can walk a cow down
like,
any other road, but not Lake Road.
I can kind of see that in a lot of different places, because like walking a cow down a road that might be more populated in an area like that.
That's
It just
true.
makes sense, you know. It's kind of common.
But in a place that's called Bay Village, like it makes me think of like a small
Bay
town
Village
thing.
with all their bay leaves.
Oh, that's where you got leaves.
Yeah. Glad you finally caught on.
I mean, my mind went to like, oh, like bay,
Palm leaves.
like my bay, like you, my bay. Even though
Bay.
it's not.
Okay, number 4.
In Akron. In Akron.
Akron.
Posting signs at swimming pools is illegal. So, I think when I read this,
So if you run, you don't have any kind of warning. So if you slip and fall, you can sue them.
so I
Just because they
actually,
didn't post anything, and you're not allowed to post it, so it sucks for you.
oh no. Well, I guess people are allowed to get hurt then.
Yeah.
And they're not allowed to sue because they're not allowed to put signs up.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I actually
allowed to
think
sue
I wrote this
Ohio.
law down wrong. I think the law said in swimming pools.
Oh. Hey, this is 10 feet deep. Number
Sign.
5! What is number 5?
Number 5 is in Canton, if one loses their pet tiger, they must notify the authorities within 1 hour.
Well, if you have a pet tiger, you better be afraid if you lose it.
I know. My thought was like, who had a pet tiger? Like, who was the person who made this law
So I may have lost
happen?
my pet tiger about
And
24 hours ago, and it probably killed a lot of people by now.
They get the murder reports before they get the missing tiger report.
Yep.
Ooh.
That'd be really bad.
Ooh.
Okay, number 6.
In Fairview Park, it's against the law to honk your horn excessively. The only, like, that makes sense. Like, we don't want, like,
it's
horns, like, car horns going off all the time.
Extremely annoying.
Now, is this law number 7 after this? This is where the other one comes in. In the Ohio Driver's Education Manual states that you must honk the horn, or your horn of your car, whenever you pass another car. So you're not allowed to honk your horn excessively, at least in that certain spot. But in Ohio's driving book, it says that you have to honk your horn every time you pass another car.
I can just imagine the headache you're gonna have already. I'm like, I hate it when people honk at me for no reason whatsoever, and that would just remind me of no reason whatsoever. So, yeah.
But then, like...
Just get pulled over and say, hey, you ain't honking, bro. Well, I ain't gonna do that anyway. I'm not a jerk like all you guys. Just kidding. If you're from Ohio, we love you, but please don't honk at us.
Okay, so this one also has to do with honking horns.
Yay.
In Oxford, horn honking is not permitted.
I'm confused.
As it might scare horses.
Oh. Okay.
No. I was hoping I would get a reaction.
I was like, I'm very confused.
No, but
What's
could
happening?
you imagine like having those 3 laws and like people actually trying to follow them? Because I'm sure no one knows about these laws.
Don't honk by
like you're
horses.
honk every time you pass a car, but you can't honk excessively, but you can't honk at all.
Hawk.
Honk.
If you hawk, you're in trouble. You can't hawk.
Well, I guess that's easy. I don't know how to honk. Oh, that's not the kind of... Okay, I was thinking of like turning into a bird.
What is it, number 8? What are we on?
Number 8. Let's see, this was
number
7.
20, number 3, number 86.
9, 10? No, 8. You're right. Okay, in Oxford, again, it is illegal to drive around town square more than 100 times in a single session. So like non-stop, you can't drive around 100 times.
What is with Oxford and all the weird laws?
I know.
What the heck, man?
Like most of the time with these laws, it's like, okay, so what situation had to happen where this had to be written down?
Someone probably thought they were planning like a murder or something, or like a heist. And they're like, nah.
They're watching me.
Nah, this is creepy, go away.
Yeah, or like, I mean, my first thought was like somebody couldn't find a parking spot, so they were literally just driving around until they could find one. So
Number 9.
Number 9. Excuse me. Okay, in Toledo, or Toledo,
Tomato,
potato,
potato,
potato.
I call it potato.
You call it potato. Okay, wait, back to law number 9.
Our brains are somewhere else right now.
Ooh. In Toledo, throwing a snake at anyone is illegal.
Losers. I throw my snake all the time, and you guys can't do that at all.
If you want to throw a snake, move to Utah.
Because it's apparently legal over here.
Apparently, we haven't found any law that says otherwise.
Honestly, I've seen a lot of videos where people are like picking up the snakes by their tail and they just toss it at someone else. It's kind of fun though. My dad used to pick them up by the tail and like let us look at them and everything, and I don't know, it was really cool. It was very enjoyable, but having that thrown at you would probably make you pee your pants.
Yeah, I would. So, probably would.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why would you throw a dangerous animal at someone? Like, pick up a rattlesnake and chuck it at someone. No, like...
Well, like, what if it's a little shrinky-dinky that's, like, super kind, and then you're like, here, catch this, loser.
Then you just, like, ruined his day, that poor little shrinky-dinky snake.
Well, just because he doesn't enjoy flying, this is something new that everyone wants,
maybe
okay?
he would enjoy flying.
He's
maybe
like,
he looks up at the sky every
bird.
day, and he's like, man, I wish I could fly.
I really wish.
And man, I wish I wasn't mistaken for a worm every day.
But I is snake. I is little snake.
I is snake. I know my calling. I is snake. Okay, number 10. Finally. It didn't take very long to get here. Okay, in Youngstown, you may not run out of gas.
You run out of gas, you get towed and you go to jail.
it is illegal to run out of gas.
Yeah, I wonder how poverty people feel over
I
that.
know.
They're like,
Or
well, screw
people
me.
taking a road trip where they're like, dang it, I'm almost to the gas station. Oh, frick, no.
And then they come up and they're like, yeah, no, you go to jail.
And then like that person's not even a part of the state. All right.
Anyways, there is Ohio. Ohio, you know, you're not actually half bad because your crazy laws are pretty like common sense.
Yeah, they're pretty chill, but they
like,
kind of contradict each other sometimes.
Sometimes. But at least like it makes sense. Don't scare the animals. But then it's like scare the people on the road.
But like, don't do anything on the road.
And don't be with cows. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. And
Have a fantastic day.